And we're back. This is certainly an Act 3 if I've ever seen one. There's
gonna be some choices.
Yeah, no, at least a couple of them. So I think both of us kind of indicated slightly off camera that we're looking pretty heavily at the left path over here for hitting all the elites. Also gives us the ability to cut out for a shop if we desperately need it at the end.
I think that Fires in some ways got a bit better when we picked up Ritual Dagger because we have contention for Fatal, but also this run is just like a little bit in danger, but it's the kind of deck that might not be in danger with just a couple relics. And so we are Watcher, you know, we produce lethal on accident, and we should be looking for opportunities to produce more lethal.
Excellent.
And so, yeah, I'm all in on the elites. I'm all in on the elites. Interesting.
I mean, we did just throw away like water, so I could Tranquility Empty Body just to get the energy to play everything, but
it might actually be the play here. And we have an establishment up, right? We played one. So 91 is easy for us to do. Like, I think we should play a really aggressive line. Tranquility, Empty Body, Foresight, Nirvana, and it's like...
I mean, we can just play all of the rest of them except Tranquility
and
hold it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
I think both of us were looking for the tricky play, and then we're like, wait a second, just play normally.
Wait a minute. We don't have to do the tricky play. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's funny. Yeah, we should be able to win here.
Yeah, almost certainly.
You can ditch the weave too, right?
Ah, you're right.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be because we're overhanded. Oh my god, it does 46. Oh, because we're on pen nip right now. Okay. Well, maybe we still can get the lethal with it.
Even if we can't, we've just got another card in the deck. Like, this is our first opportunity, and then we have another opportunity coming up.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Either way, we're producing buku damage. That's clear. Ooh, wow, nice. Maybe we do have it.
We do.
Awesome.
Not bad. Ooh, woohoo! Hang on, wait. We still only have 2 calm entries. Do we still like water? It's pretty upgraded. There's a lot of passive block.
I do. I would take it. I would take it.
Good.
We've got to be willing to make some kind of investment block picks here. And, well, it's kind of weird, right? Because honestly, what we really want is to just cycle 0-cost attacks and blocks really fast. Because Kunai can be our block. It really can be, even at high ascensions.
Just we don't have that many cards that just give us straight up block. We've got Halt, Third Eye, Empty Body, Protect.
It's a funky deck. Defend. Stuff. Yeah. To get rid of a... I do really like getting strike removal here, I think. One unupgraded strike and get 1 upgrade.
Yep. It's the same as upgrading 2 cards in terms of the lessons learned is now hemmed in to upgrade the remainers.
Yeah. Yeah. And in general, I think we want our smites and our weave and like potentially a flurry of blows to be our attacks. This deck, if it could just draw 3 extra cards a turn and only be 0 costs, it would be better. Like that's where we're looking.
We should have removed the establishment.
Oh god, I forgot about the establishment.
So did I.
Oh no. I'm not even gonna lie, I just didn't even think about it. That was our next target, wasn't it?
Yeah, just wasn't thinking it. I mean, when you look at removals, like, one of the first things I do is I look at the common cards, and then I look at
Okay, but we're gonna get Fire Spirits. Just believe that, you know? Just believe that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's gonna be right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
We both know we're not even gonna have to rest after that elite. It's gonna be great.
That's right.
We've been playing since the first act as though this was about to happen, so we've been planning for it. Don't worry.
Surely it will eventually. Isn't that just logic?
I mean, do it enough times, right? It has to happen eventually. That's chance. Well, you can't tell me that I, as a human, have misunderstood chance.
We all have perfect understanding of basic probability. That's what I've learned playing strategy games for years.
That's what everyone keeps saying. That's what all of the researchers keep saying.
We probably have lethal on Splody. Oh god. Ooh.
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
Indignation, smite, defend, conclude, kills both of the explodies, and then we survive against the spiker, and then we just hold basically until we get.
I think we have to. I mean, it would be nice to get the. Well, what about saving to get lesson learned and Ritual Dagger, right? Like that's a thing, but I don't think it's a thing anymore. I don't think that's the thing anymore.
Yes, sorry, I hang on.
It's all
Hang
good.
on, it might be though.
Okay. Show us what you got.
We're playing the
Ben.
defend regardless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nah, it's not.
All right. That wasn't it, but it was a thing.
That wasn't it, Chief.
In that case, yeah. Oh. The gremlin. Hey, but we get to keep the tranquility. That's cute.
It's good enough.
Pretty cute.
Third eye. It's the lessons learned. I'm happy to hit it with the lessons learned here.
I think so too. We can still use a couple upgrades. I mean, I do think the Ritual Dagger wants to get. I mean, the Ritual Dagger wants to get upgraded, is what it wants. Oh yeah, we have calipers. So good.
Might as well keep a little bit out of it.
Plenty.
And go for the kill. Hang on, no, wrong one. Almost made a tragic mistake.
That was close. How about the? Are you back on the cut through fate train over Flurry here? Actually, since we don't have calm sources.
I am looking at that evaluate, looking for a card that gives us block. I don't want the draw from it. I literally just want the thing that says gain a number and then block.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out like how infrequently we're actually drawing block cards versus how infrequently it feels since our turn 1 is only powers.
Let's sort by type, right? We've got Wallop as a defense. We've got Just Lucky a little bit.
It's frequently a defense. It's good.
Sash Whip, pseudo defense.
Yeah.
Foresight, it's Foresight with the Nirvana,
I guess. Yeah.
Like Waters, but that's setup, that's slow. 3 natural defends, a empty body, a defend, a protect, a
vigilance,
third eye. It feels like the saturation is like 30%.
Pretty low. Yeah, especially since like we could deal with it being much higher because we're getting the extra attacks every turn, right? So I like this evaluate. I think it's good. I think we should do it. I'm in.
I actually like. I really don't want the draw. Like, I very much would like if that. Oh, come on!
It's okay. Ink Bottle will proc on this turn.
Our opening turns.
And we should try to get it to hit a card that's an attack other than Weave for more pendant value or something. Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That's gonna have to do. That's good. That's it. It's as good as it gets.
That is one thing I really love about Eruption. Because you remove twice as many points of strength from the transient, it's the same as not being an Eruption. Unless,
as long as
you attack.
And we have Battle Hymn, so we never whiff. Oh, we get to do Simmering Fury stuff this turn too, which really helps. We can do like Vigilance, Empty Body, Simmering Fury. I guess we should... I don't know. There's a lot of lines that you can take here. I like ending with Simmering Fury because it improves our next turn so substantially. Nice Indignation. The Voln's good. I like it. Weave.
It's even a point of dex for us. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You never know. We could need dex. Can we block for 100?
Can we? Oh, like, yeah, we can take him down for 100, but could we naturally block for 100?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, how much block can we create when we actually draw block cards? It's not bad. It's like 50? It's like 40?
I mean, and also we haven't even got the fasting out, right? Which is like the big modifier there for it.
Yeah.
Or rather, the big instantaneous modifier. I love that you just throw a single one and suddenly your damage is nothing.
No lie.
I kind of want to throw the lessons learned and then a collect.
In that case, what about... that works. Miracle Collect?
Yeah.
So that we... Yeah.
Make some space.
I'm not trying to over backseat this one. I think there's a lot of roads to roam through this fight for us. The only thing I was considering was if there was ever a turn where we wanted to get Caliper's value, basically. But I don't actually think it matters much. Setting up our pen nib and our ink bottle, I guess, are relevant too.
Yeah, as far
like
as
playing
we
out
can
most
do
of this
for
hand.
those.
Actually, that's huge. That's huge. With our starting hand being so bad, like being able to get ink bottle on 8 or 9 is really big deal for our turn 1.
It's probably significantly more important than the pen nib, unless we're about to go into a specific elite, I guess.
More
That's just lucky there.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's kill every enemy with coins.
What?
Small coins.
Why every time when we play together must we get the most weird deck? Just...
It's call it fate, you know? Call
Alright,
it fate.
I will.
Interesting. Interesting. I guess we probably want to draw something more impactful than those for our... Unless we can get a kill with Ritual Dagger.
Here's
which
my
I don't think we
pitch.
can. Okay.
Remove the Ritual Dagger. Keep the Just Lucky in there. Play, battle him to draw it, play it, and then play the Swift Potion. Because I don't like blocking this turn for 6 against the incoming 18.
Yeah.
When we have
My only
46
concern
health
is...
and an elite in the next room.
My only concern is the next room is the elite. And as an example, that Swift Potion might be worth 60 health on turn 2 against Reptomancer. And so it's a question of, like, how much block can we produce without using the Swift Pot?
Turn 2 against Reptomancer, we already have 2 smites in hand, right? Guaranteed.
True. So we can clear. Yeah.
And then that clear is also extra draw and energy from the Gremlin Horn.
Yeah. Oh, man, we can Gremlin Horn here, too, theoretically.
Could
Okay,
do.
I'm in.
Okay.
I like it. Nemesis, I guess, is a concern, too, but we'll have more than the 46 number. 45, rather.
I'm fine leaving the Like Water in there, but it's not instantaneous.
I'd skip it. Yeah.
Okay,
Dig.
Fair.
Cool.
Oh, God, that cancel over there.
It's so funny, right, that it sticks around. It's a
Really
weird thing.
killing me now. I thought I was going to leave it there constantly, but I'm sick of not being able to just glance at the energy.
Yeah. This might be no establishment, huh?
Yeah, it's
Just
looking like
double
it.
battle him and push. Sorry, I punched my microphone, which was like very professional.
You have to do it every once and then.
Just to keep people on their toes.
We should have gotten the foresight out there.
Oh yeah, we could have done that. We could miracle the... It's okay. Maybe the miracle is relevant on this turn. Like, I mean, as an example of a crazy line, what would we do if we like fasting eruption smite, you know?
Yeah, this is 48 by itself without the fasting already, right? And that's the ability to take out the back line, draw a card.
Oh, can we, in that case... Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? We're sash whipping the front. We have a protect in hand, pressure points in hand, and if our draw has any saturation of damage at all...
I'm into it.
Okay.
I also don't want the fasting out this turn. It's too much energy investment for this turn specifically.
I'm in.
Okay.
Think, right? Yeah, I think we're double smiting the back line down. And then we can like also sash whip the front, which is block. Oh, and there's tranquility. Nice. Nice. This turn is actually acceptable. Is it ever tranquility protect over the sash whip?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I just can't get the protect out otherwise.
So. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah. Because we didn't get the establishment down, so it's not getting cheaper. Every fight is so scary. I wonder if we were supposed to take bites.
Oh God, don't tell me we were. It was
like a little bit of sustain, you know?
What was it? It was 72 and it was lose 22 max, right? So we would have been down to 50? 50 and we were on 42 at the time, so it wouldn't have been like instantaneous damage. No need to worry about dying on that
usually, you know, sometimes you really can keep it that simple. Like, do I not have any sustain? All right, I take the sustain. Do I not have any card draw? I take the card draw. It felt wrong. It felt wrong.
We have a little bit of sustain in the blood vial, but you know, it's
true.
Small.
Order is all wrong.
Hang on. It's 20. Yeah, it's fine.
I think we're just looking for those crazy big block sources. Like anything that can produce a giant block number, we're super excited for. So we just need to be able to lean on calipers more to even out our orders, you know, our turn a little bit.
Please, video game, give to me the thing known as a shield of the spirit variety, please. Just like one.
Do we have an indignation or anything in the draw? Can we get the lesson learned kill this turn?
Indignation, simmering fury, but it's a turn delayed, obviously.
Okay.
So ink bottle. I mean, could we get to it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if we use the evaluate, we actually increase our chances.
That's true. That's true because we have the insight that we can then play. That's cute. I like that.
All right, I'm miracle evaluate double smite the backliner.
Love it.
Dang it. Double whiff.
Double whiff, that's too bad. But we can, you know, make some block or whatever.
I should have played the halt.
It's all good. There's also a Ritual Dagger, and frankly, the Ritual Dagger needs some upgrades.
Yes.
It's hungry.
Can we get, not necessarily this turn at least?
Oh, I'm pretty interested in that Simmering Fury play, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's go like water. I'm actually just going to have damage on you and then Simmering Fury.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Oh, thank heck that wasn't the blade.
No lie.
All right, we've got this turn. Do we settle for the lessons learned?
I think we have to.
We don't have to.
Oh man, it's gonna... Yeah, maybe we can kill one and block the other or something. We can fasting evaluate.
I mean, even just a natural evaluate is it, but
Yeah, you don't have to I was thinking fasting halt the last turn or something. I don't know what I was thinking. I wouldn't worry about what I'm thinking about, you know? It's hard to get through to the core. Keep killing the one that attacks.
it might be trying to set up the next pen nib by letting them live and die. Is that too much?
I don't think that's too crazy. I think just lucky here and then hit him with the smite on the front side and hold something.
Mm-hmm.
We really want to get it one of Ritual Dagger or right, like we want that. Oh, you can play out the just. Oh no, just like he's barely too much, right?
Yeah, just too much.
Oh, blocks though, because ye ol' calipers.
They work so well.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
So, can I get out of Wrath this turn before I do anything?
Maybe you have an insight.
I'm gonna third eye past the foresight.
Smart.
No, I can just get even more mad.
You're so mad.
Oh, we can't extend the fight and like a whole cycle again, can we? Because like we just generated a new discard pile and the Ritual Dagger is going to go into it.
Yeah. I mean, we could loop back for lesson learned, but I am genuinely worried about the pen nib and ink bottle numbers, but I think we can deal. Play out the protect at least, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, might as well go weave as well.
Yeah. This is acceptable. 6 means we could proc.
Gambler's
turn 1.
Do we take the tranquility just because we haven't found other calm sources and we need to get out of Wrath?
So awkward. So
real
tranquility
awkward.
Is that? Yeah, I guess so. But it's awkward, right?
But
sure.
I want fear no evil. I said it right that time. I want fear no evil so damn badly, but I gotta
honestly, I think meditate is the golden card, and I know we have already like a lot of retain going on, but the ability to not only go to calm but also to pull back like that halt or whatever it's big. Okay, this fight we can win.
Yeah. At least this is a slow one.
Yep. Bye, lesson learned. Have a good trip.
See you next fall. I mean, this one's just, hang on. Foresight, weave, smite, just lucky third eye. Just literally everything.
Yeah.
It's just the ordering.
And we're not as scared about passing our eruption anymore since we have indignation and simmering fury, which is so nice. I'm just like, I'm got my fingers like quadruple crossed that we're going to find there's just a couple cards that I want to see. What's your plan for accelerating fast enough through this fight, by the way?
It is.
We're not really gonna block the 40s and 50s and stuff.
Yeah, it's consistent usage of smite and attempt to gain. I mean, I did just throw eruption, a wrath source.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to go through like. I think I may have actually chosen wrong. Which is
that's okay. That's why I'm asking.
I think I was trying to go through like setup first cycle, kill second cycle. We do have decent block with the 2 like waters out and the Nirvana and stuff.
I mean, I think this will be okay. What I really like is, I think in this fight we might not be doing the like smite every turn thing, just because holding up a handful and then entering eruption gives us so much slow value, and I think that's how we're producing 500 damage in 5 turns. So, yeah, sure, getting the powers down still good, but being able to, like, as an example, you know, Vigilance and Simmering Fury this turn before we leave, like, would set us up to do so much damage next turn.
Wait, did we have Simmering Fury in that hand?
Yeah, we did.
Oh god. I didn't even see it.
Tonight is scary.
Oh,
We're gonna be fine. I'm shaking gently in my chair.
long day. That's
I
my
feel
excuse.
you. It's been a week.
It has
a whole week.
a week. God, has it ever been a week? Why can't the weekend?
One whole week. I saw somebody tweet the other day. They were like, something happened and my Windows blue screened and it went back to May 2nd. And can anybody tell me how to not repeat that time? Because I'd really like to not. Cracked me up.
What I want is just give me a rollback to 2016 so that I can go to 2016 me and say, you know what? It's not getting better for a while. But
just hang on.
You're gonna need to get like mentally prepared in these couple years because it's protect. I don't know. I mean, protect at least decreases its cost. It's just I also want more space in hand for more smites.
I'm thinking about a lot of things, and one thing I'm thinking about is this the fight where we end up playing a Gambler's Brew on some turn? Like, we just go Wrath and we just try to do 10 attacks, basically? I love how much Caliper's value we're about to get. It basically lets us not die.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I mean, we're basically choosing which 3 cards are we going to draw. Because if
yeah, that's true.
No, we won't come back.
True.
We won't come back as a priority. So, pitch those 2, I think. Fasting defend. Well, there's our lessons learned, but we have no.
Honestly, I think we should go ahead and play out a couple smites and blow the pen nib and just plan to cycle back to it and hit it with our Wrath. I think that's the line. I don't know. I'm trying to think as fast as you're playing. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, and we can do the Miracle Collect thing too and make some space. That's good. That's good.
I like that a lot. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't keep the pace down.
I appreciate it. It's fun. This class is hard to play fast. Watcher is very puzzly. And Defect too. I mean, we know, right, from the last Defect run. I think it's much easier to play Ironclad and Silent fast than Defect or Watcher.
I mean...
And some people, you know what I love about it though? Because some people are like, this is fast? The heck are you talking about? And then I refer to like a run that I watched the other day, which was a Watcher run that took over 9 hours, and then talk to me about speed.
Oh, good lord, that is that's a bit too long for me. I don't know if the YouTube videos go that. They definitely go that long.
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome.
It's awesome. It's like definitely a way of playing the game. It's just.
Oh man, we're about to get so much wallop value on this turn.
Wait, hang on.
Can we wallop with pen nib?
So Miracle, spend out those. Yeah, we could.
Do we want to?
I'm still looking at trying to hold these smites.
And do the crazy thing?
Yeah. Well, and
should
just
we
go.
Yeah. Should we play out the Ritual Dagger this turn? Just for the damage at the end? Or are we
if
just
we're doing that, I want to actually like then throw a smite to get the
Make
Ritual Dagger to be the pen nib.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think, I think this is definitely one of those times where we want to make sure that at least we're drawing about 5 cards, because otherwise it's just going to be so hard to get back to a Wrath source. So it's worth clearing some. Just a question of what.
I mean, we're only going to Wrath when we kill anyway, right? So why not just play out the Tranquility? I
don't know. I think we might have to Wrath, Unwrath one time. Like, I don't know that we're about to do 330 damage. This deck is weird. It's like good at consistently producing 100 damage. But it's not actually that great at producing 300 damage in a single turn, even with slow. That's where like Study would be a thing or something, or an Expunja.
I'd love a good Expunja. That's mostly.
I like the turn. Throw out a smite too. Just value town.
I kind of want just third eye to try and find the right.
I like it.
Pitch all.
Yeah, I like it. Let's get a Wrath source and push more damage. Plus, we have 100 block, so you don't even know how much good you just did in that turn. You did so much good. The wallop pen nib was solid with slow.
Yeah, no, it's definitely doing its integration.
It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, even if I double your damage, I kill you next turn.
Yeah, although we would Tranquility at the end.
Do we have to? Because we just have a guaranteed indignation as well as 2 smites in the next turn.
With the vulnerable, yeah, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. I don't know.
I
don't think
strongly suspect we either might be fine or we kill right now. In fact, I think we kill right now.
Pretty dang close. Oh,
Yeah,
do we have a lesson learned or something that we're trying to hit?
We could.
Is it behind us?
They're all behind us. We've only got 3 cards left in the deck.
What's behind us? Is we played out ritual at least, but is lesson there?
learned.
I think we should try to lesson. I think we should try to lesson.
Might as well.
I think we can do it. 29 life is very doable, and we're getting such calipers value now. We've got 8 dexterity. Like, we set up. We did the thing. I'm really surprised, actually. This is a good sign. We produced a lot more block than I was prepared for us to be able to. I would keep the evaluate, maybe, just for the insight to help us dig to lesson, but I don't know.
I mean, because it's one card positive if we find it before the lessons learned.
That's true. Okay, cool. Where you at, lesson?
Do we hard commit with a Simmering Fury for next turn kill?
Then it would be smite first, I guess. While we don't have slow stacks, and to make a space. Because otherwise we can't actually draw 7 cards. We still can't draw 7 cards. Too much in our hand.
What about Weave Sash Whip for decreasing your incoming damage? Okay. Then Protect, Tranquility, Miracle, and Simmering Fury.
Simmering? Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Just pulls another defend, that's fine.
This is hilarious. And play the Protect too. Just go ham.
All right, here we go. No. Find me the right card, please.
I am here to learn a lesson, please.
I can wait another turn, though. Even at full damage.
I'm so, like, emboldened by this fight. We can scale block, and that's
We
really
can, but, we do need the helping hand of the enemy being the slowest enemy.
We've got more work to do, but...
Finally got a Ritual Dagger upgrade.
Needs some love.
I think this is a pass.
Skippable. Yeah. Feels very skippable to me. Yeah. Fire spirits, come to my aid. Ooh. I really like relics.
Relic, yeah.
Yeah. I think just every relic we can get our hands on. If I could go to 2 pages of relics right now, that would be a way to win.
Damn it! Oh, I played too quickly. I could have miracled it out. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna block the first. No, Ritual Dagger. Why? Game, please. These are for later.
This is not for now. Wait, we can land. Oh, we should try to land a ritual and a lesson learned in this fight. Yeah. We can definitely do it. And we can make so much dexterity. Yeah.
Give myself 15 block for next turn, just in case.
Yeah. Oh, even more. Because Captain's Wheel. Solid. It's just basically like, we do still want to get one really big split, right? And then, well, maybe not, because we like to attack things, because we like the dexterity. It's whatever. There's so many paths that are good here.
Yeah, there's...
You just listen to your heart.
Yeah. I'm trying to listen to my heart. It's saying, these are cards, is what it's currently saying to me.
I think you can do Indignation and get a big split and then empty body. Because the big split will still be beneficial to... Because then we can just, like, get the lesson learned down, right?
Yep.
Sick.
Although I am worried that, like, if they do anything really annoying this turn, I don't have the ability to split them without killing them.
Split, yeah, it's true.
I guess at least Just Lucky still does.
Well, we want to hold block cards, at least, because we're going to have to do some blocking while we wait. Yeah. And the Just Lucky still works, like you said. Oh, man, the smites now are hilarious.
Let's go.
Are you going to split them so that we have more targets?
I mean,
sure.
Do I need to? I could split the Spike Slime just to prevent myself from becoming frail.
Frail? Not a bad idea.
Hello.
Hey, here's the lesson. That's good. Play the blockos just for first, I guess. Yeah. Pitch it all. We're gonna get that Ritual Dagger down, dang it. It's so value. Like, it's so value.
I mean, we have to. We just have to. Especially like the big thing that I think neither of us mentioned at the time, but it's the most important thing about Ritual Dagger with the Watcher, is if you can double a huge hit, it's a ridiculous one. And we have easy entry to Wrath, don't have Divinity in this, but we also have Pen-Nib, and if you can double a double is a lot. It's technically one
number.
lot.
You know, it's a genuine strat to kill the heart too. Like, just hitting the heart for. We still have a Ritual Dagger, right? That we're trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hitting the heart for a full damage cap in a turn. It's like it's going to do work for you. Oh boy, these. Yes. Oh god, wait, we're gonna be stuck. No, the insight saves us. Wait, the insight saves us.
Yeah, we got it.
It's so good.
Because the smites would have generated it. Oh, bird face.
Oh, that's solid. That's solid.
We played 4 on the first bird face.
It's like an anchor. It's like a weird, strange anchor. It's a very strange anchor.
Reactive anchor rather than a proactive anchor.
Exactly.
Do we take the third eye still?
I love this third eye. Yeah, there's like not an end to the number of third eye. I want another weave.
Is there anything that desperately wants an upgrade right now?
I think I'm resting our key, and I think I'm resting because we're trying to take like potentially 3 more elites or something crazy.
We have 2 elites in a row. Yeah, rest.
Yeah, I think the value of the relics is so good.
Okay though.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we should take it. That's pretty good.
Okay, good.
Pretty good. This deck is perfect, I think. It's actually so scary, but it's fine.
Pain sucks, but Mercury Hourglass is a lot of damage, but we need the Sapphire Key.
Plus, we don't draw cards anyway because we have 16 smites in our hand, so we'll never experience pain.
Oh, perfect. This it feels like this first turn is pretty much going to go exactly how we planned it.
When we have Ink Bottle, it can sometimes be different, but in general, yeah.
1, 2.
We do have Ink Bottle.
3. Yeah, it really depends on what we draw here. So I kind of want to still go with like Wallop against the frontline dagger, and my reasoning here is that next turn the 2 smites kill the back line, 24 versus 23, and then you'll be down on what, 12 health?
Yeah. I like that.
It's easier to meet.
I like that. We got the establishment down.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get this other establishment out? Maybe never, because now we have a pain that needs removal. The pain, is it possible that the pain is not as bad as the establishment?
It might be the case. It might legitimately be the case.
It might be. Looks scary, but it'll improve.
Just in case we end up with a Wrath source and an empty body, we smite this one first, because then the second smite kills this.
Yeah, I love it. Smart.
Nothing.
It's awkward. It's awkward. Well, you've got the answer in your potion belt. And it's, God, it's scary to use that, though, because it's so good. That's like a... But I would do it, and I would pitch all that stuff.
Really?
Maybe hold, like, an empty body, so that it's easier to play around Eruption or whatever. But
Into it.
And that's
well,
why.
We can weave third eye.
Yeah. Got it. We've got it, I think.
So
barely,
we can play weave 3 times. We have exactly it.
Yeah, and then we're drawing another card too. So
third eye.
Dude, what
goodbye.
Out. You're out. Oh, and maybe we're just getting a kill with Ritual Dagger this turn instead of like killing a dagger up top.
Yep.
I like that.
Into it.
Seems perfectly genuine. Very, very real.
Do we Tranquility Simmering Fury next turn to set up for like? No, it's we haven't got enough smites, and we're just constantly using them. It's fine.
What do we want to see after we get the Ritual Dagger kill is maybe the question. Because we're gonna get 1 more card draw. We're gonna get 2 more card draws.
It's a good point, well made. I think probably neither of these.
I think that's fair. Yeah, to get just a bit more block online, like, and then we finally are aggressive enough too.
Well,
what about? Did we play Foresight? We didn't, right? We skipped it.
No, we skipped it.
Is
Empty Body Nirvana? Empty Body Collection, I mean.
Yeah, because we passed like... Yeah, I like that. I think we'll benefit from the energy. Makes it easier to play around fasting. You're very angry, Repto.
Just don't like being weak this turn.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's
I
okay, we
also
can
don't
block for
like
a
going
ton.
past conclude.
If we indignation, could we still full block? Probably not, right? I think looking at halt.
No. I mean, that says take 30 damage in addition.
Right. It only increases halt by 15. But we got pretty close, actually. In fact, yeah, we got really close. We'd be at 56.
Should we throw a conclude for 30 damage? Because, like, we're not... Like, we've just gone past Indignation and Simmering Fury now, so we can't enter Wrath.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, it might have also been use the Tranquility there. Yeah, so my hand
Maybe.
wasn't full.
Ooh, Master Reality is here, ready to play.
I'd love if we could get it in the opening hand and just have an opening hand. Sorry?
We do have Ink Bottle, so we might be able to generate more block this turn, which I think is worth playing around.
Protect? Could do it.
Yeah, Protect will do it. So then, but in case we don't, maybe just play a Smite. Push a little bit. Lucky is block? Yeah. Can we get another Kunai proc before? Doesn't matter.
Yes, we easily could have.
I'm being very micro only because I think this run may actually need it.
I totally get it. No problemo. Could even get another Kunai proc, but I'm not going to.
We've won though. We're good at producing 100 damage. It's just a matter of lining up. Like if we can get back to lesson learned, that's ideal.
My nib.
My pen nib.
My nib.
Hey, it's okay. We can use the daggers. We can use the daggers. And if we're lucky, maybe we can block this. Yeah, we can totally block this. We're beefy now. Do you play the establishment?
Free out space
Yeah.
in my hand as well as just heal with them.
Healing. We have sustain. The bird-faced urn is so good.
It's so powerful.
So good. Oh my god, it's so good. Can we block? Oh, we totally can.
Not
Yeah, we
only can we, but we can even guarantee that we
Wow. That's so good. And we're leaving with... We've actually healed in this fight. That's... No, we took 4. We took 4. Didn't we heal just before? Ooh. We're saved.
We're saved from our own opening hand.
You want another empty body?
I could. Yeah, it
I'm
says block. it's
It's
all I
weird
needed
to be
to
so
know.
excited about things that say block at this point. I like to look at 3 cards here, I think.
Yeah, I'm just worried because there's the 2 elites, but we do have the ability to
I
run
know.
away from them.
But we can heal now, too. We can heal now. And there's a panic button. Click on it. Click on the button.
Okay.
So funny. What I want is Dark Shackles. That's what I'm really excited for. Oh.
Mayhem kills you as this character.
Yeah, don't. Please. Didn't we have a Mayhem run recently that was kind of cool?
We
Like Mayhem Silent or something wild.
we did, but it didn't have any cards in that class that said ends your turn.
No, for sure. No, for sure. It was. I'm not saying. Even then, I was like, I'm not sure that this is actually the best line, but it will be fun.
Oh, it was. It
Yeah.
was. I'm glad that one wasn't the loss. I'm glad that the one that was the loss was the one we were trying so hard on, because if it was something that, like, we did a wacky thing and then lost, I would feel bad.
It would feel embarrassing. Yeah. Okay,
I think
position.
it's double skip.
We take Hand of Greed so that there's 3 things with a Fatal Clause in the deck.
And then we have to decide which 2 we want to use in the Spire, Shield, and Spear fight.
That's right. Got it. That's right.
Got it. Oh, actually, never mind. We have the ability to use all 3 in the Awoken.
Yeah. You probably want the card. It's great.
Really? You actually do want the Hand of Greed?
It's so late.
It's way too late.
I don't know. If we proc it like 3 times, that's like a potion.
I'm gonna skip.
I just wish we had a singing bowl.
I always wish we had a singing bowl.
Yeah, you know? Hello, giant head. Well, okay, so we already know that we can actually just, like, do the setup against this boss. We learned that.
Mhm.
We can full block this boss, basically. Do you want to keep a wallop for the turn 1, or just nah?
I mean, I'm fine with keeping the wall up, actually. Oh, yes, that and a lot more fine with it now, because we go...
Yeah.
These...
Pop, pop, pop. Sick. Full block. Perfect full block, too. Just got to start getting those, oh, yeah.
Do we want to
I'm
start getting
pretty
any
stoked.
charges?
Yeah. I think we should. I think we should start getting the charges. I'm in. And maybe even carry over some block. Barely. No, not quite.
None.
Almost.
Yes. Oh, 5.
Some.
Sorry. Still forget about the like water constantly.
We can't remember it. It's not really real, is it?
Oh, how could it be real?
Yeah. I'm surprised you ditched that tranquility so aggressively. I think I would have held that one.
I just remember last time we did the giant head fight, it was very, very annoying. The hand clog.
Yeah, that's true.
I might be
Nice.
like hypersensitive to it though. I'm happy to actually throw the lessons learned here because if we're killing with anything, it's ritual dagger or nothing.
I think so. I think the ritual dagger needs some love. I'm just excited about this master reality making our smites even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
What? We have 2 battle hymns? This is really brave. Thankful for gambling chip.
There we go. Hello, Master Reality. It's nice to see you, bud.
Oh, we can do eruption and vigilance on this turn. We can actually like push some on this turn.
Do you want to throw out? Yeah, we should probably throw out a couple.
Yeah.
Got the time.
Get some kunai proc going on. That's sick. And we're already overblocking. We've got the double like water. Get out of my way, pain.
We don't need panic button right now, do we?
Don't need it. You might choose to play it if it excites you.
I just think we have enough other ways of gaining block. Hang on, let's look back at the rest of the deck as it currently stands.
I would keep the third eye.
You keep the third eye? Yep.
Yeah.
There's another third eye in there as well as 2 empty bodies. Yeah, I think I do pitch the panic button here.
Sure, we'll catch it on the way back. I agree.
Catch you on the flip side, bud.
I think the last fight taught me that I don't need to be as worried about this fight as I thought I did. I was worried that we wouldn't actually be able to outscale the block, and you proved that we did. Like, we did outscale the block because of calipers. We couldn't always do 40 every turn, but we could do more on some turns with some points of dexterity, so.
Speaking of
I was scared the first time, but not anymore.
Let's catch one.
And we've got Nirvana online too, I think, right? So
we do.
Nice.
So these have the extra block. We'll also just keep the protect.
Yeah.
And just keep the... do we want fasting? Or are we going faster than fasting?
We're going faster than fasting, I think. At least for the block side.
We're the fastest.
And like, we're kind of like just dealing damage. This fight is very comfortable.
I love that he says goodbye and you're just like, okay, I'm still here.
Hello?
Everything's fine.
Can we just hang out? We don't have to go.
You say goodbye. I say hello.
Yeah,
hello.
I feel like, embarrassingly, I think the first time I heard that song was like, do you remember when stick figure videos were really popular Flash animation on the internet?
I do. Yeah, I was huge into some of them in particular. Like the fighting ones that ended up getting spread as GIFs constantly. Yes. They were just really compressible.
They were fun. It was good internet content for young Teak. And I think one of them ended with like an extended credit session. It was a stick figure video clearly inspired by the story of Pulp Fiction, which is not something I agree.
Wholesome.
And then, but it got to the end and it did like this whole credit section with that song playing, and I was like, oh wow, that's not where you're supposed to discover it, you know?
I mean, I discovered it in an ad for NRMA, which is a roadside driver's assistance insurance program.
Incredible.
So yeah, I would have preferred to discover it in that way.
Is this Weave follow-up free smite?
Honestly, I'm trying to set up for the wallop next turn, which is on top of the deck right now, because we have the double damage with this. I'm looking for a way to get into specifically indignation as well, but I've done two different scries and I haven't found it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the foresight right out, don't I? I do not. No, never mind.
Wait,
do I not?
We don't?
I thought I did.
Man, I would play out this. Yeah, we do. We have it. I would play out this whole hand though. I like the setup for wallop line, but we'll get so much value from Weave, Smite, follow up, maybe even empty body, and like just play it all out. Open your whole hand. We'll produce, you know, another 40 block after it or whatever, and then it's a good position.
Okay. I'm into it.
I think it's worth.
They want Hello Wallop. I
It's
knew
okay,
you were
we can
gonna be
land it
here.
here. We can follow up Weave Wallop, and it's still so good. It's gonna do like Yeah, it's real block. We've got 118 block after this play.
I know,
we're
but is
okay.
it enough though?
You want the number to go bigger.
I want the biggest number.
And I do get it. I do get it.
I think we either have lethal here or we should play as though we do.
Yeah, I love it. I love the no holds barred panic button right there too. That's what I like.
I have to play it at some point, right? Got to justify.
Darkstone, you're so late.
I like the like we're generating excess block every turn with that. It's just the setup is so much, but we did just take like a third. We took an extra third eye. We took an extra empty body. We've taken like a evaluate to try and tide us over for defense.
I'm just gonna ask you one question, and just to ask it, go ahead and look at our boss, and tell me how you're feeling. Because like, I am excited about our 16 one-cost powers. We're gonna have to be pretty aggro.
Honestly, I think that we don't go for this elite. I think we go to this shop.
Okay.
And I think we can look for things that will assist us there. As in
Actually, we're on Ascension 1. Take this like water. This awakened one is so kind. Ooh.
Fasting.
More fasting. I like the Centennial puzzle a lot.
Finally, this.
I know. Imagine the world. What about the Panacea?
Panacea for the heart fight.
And for the fasting that's in the deck, it's easier to play around.
I like it. I like it.
Got a lot of scry.
I could also see like a power potion.
Yeah. I really like, I think, Centennial, and I really like Panacea, and I like a potion or two. I like that. I don't know if I would or wouldn't buy another fasting here. It's on sale. Man, that's really tempting.
It is on sale. I'm
good.
not thinking of it just because like our deck scaling is completely fine already. We don't need more of that. Our energy is still a problem for us.
Yeah. At this point, it's only just redundancy. It's like you might end up having to skip one, but we have 42 cards, which doesn't feel like we do because we have so much scry.
Should we take
I
a
can go either
strength
way.
potion?
I kind of like that for the Act 4 elites.
If we want to tap out of money here, we
there's
could
a
go
pain in the
strength
deck. Would
potion,
you like to
pain
remove
removal.
pain?
Although, is it establishment?
It's okay. We have a gambling chip now. That's a solid store. It's value. It's gonna be money. It's gonna be Golden Idol Maui head. Do it. Yeah.
It's not gonna be money. It's gonna be the spirits.
What if this is? Do you also want some max HP?
What? Really?
I don't know. Like, what? It could hit some stuff.
I mean,
upgraded Panacea,
yeah.
solid. Panic button, solid.
We have like so many of the cards in the deck are upgraded that every turn this will upgrade a card still, because we still have like non-upgraded things and things that get generated into the deck. Like it will still have use. I just don't know if I'm that keen on the max HP over just like directing an upgrade.
I think I would just upgrade.
Master Reality,
I don't know,
probably.
maybe.
Panacea, maybe.
Yeah. It's just a funny line, right? It's a funny line. Oh, I like the panic button upgrade also, but we can do that in the next act.
Yep. Well, imagine we get there.
Yeah, if we get there, which is fair. Okay, so here's the question. Are the battle hymns part of our plan? They might be. We might need them for the kunai procs, right? That'll outscale the block.
I think with 3 strength gained off of this on the Awoken one, we play those out naturally.
I agree.
Could we
then just kunai value?
Because we're going to be in calm right up until we go for the kills, right? So this is one extra damage to the Awakened one every turn.
Yeah. We have more like water in the deck, though, too, right? So if we wanted to pitch here just to look for, some weaks, some block now, something, seems okay. This turn seems fine. Like, we can play all the powers in the empty body, and that's just, like, okay.
Not an awful turn. I've had worse.
Yeah. And now we're basically guaranteed to get a kunai proc every turn, which means 10 turns from now, we're out blocking the fight. Ooh, can we kill one?
Yeah, we can.
Right?
We can. It's 51, so it's...
Nice.
Smite first.
Oh, man. Is that a... Do we actually smite one and then smite the other one for pen nib value?
Yes. Or...
Right?
Hang on. No, never mind. My play was like, do we involve Just Lucky in that so that we can go for the cultist here?
Well, and double Ritual Dagger can just like take a cultist down too, right? Yeah, like Just Lucky smite the 48 and Ritual Dagger the 52 or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Lots of road. I like that most.
Ooh, and then the lesson learned. Oh my god.
Or do we not?
How do we land them both on this turn?
I don't think we can land both this turn. Hang on, but we are playing a lot more cards this turn. Hang on. We're gonna draw it anyway if we use the Gremlin Horn.
True. We're gonna get pretty close to being able to land it. We're not quite there though, are we? That's too bad. That's okay. And the Panacea's here, so our fasting is gonna be free. This is a solid lead.
24, 37. Yeah, it's short.
I know. I mean, barely short too. Oh, can we proc Ink Bottle though?
We can proc Ink Bottle, and that gives us double damage. The only thing, oh, we have an empty body. Never mind, we're fine. Okay, hang on. It's Tranquility Panacea, then Nirvana Miracle. We draw the Eruption.
Did we pitch the Eruption though, or did you keep it?
Oh god, don't tell me I did.
I think you pitched it, but we could draw something else.
We could.
Okay, there's lines. There's lines. We're gonna hope we find them. Probably worth playing the. Well, maybe we should hold off on some of these incidental powers until we get our dexterity to like some.
That's not what I was looking for.
No, we still have a good turn. We still get a kunai proc here and some more block. It's good.
Do we also just Nirvana and Empty Body? Take no damage this turn?
I like that. As long as we don't let the power on Awoken One get totally out of control, we will more than outscale the fight for block with our dexterity. We just have to not let it get totally crazy.
Master Reality still wants to be played here, right?
It doesn't need to be. It can. But
it's 3 extra damage on every smite, which is 6 every with the Wrath, rather, sorry. And then
what I do
Vulnerability makes
sometimes
it 9.
in runs like this, I think it's fine at Ascension 1. If this were Ascension 20, I would skip it and I would play it next cycle. And I would basically just play the smites for kunai proc every turn until I was consistently out blocking, and then I would play the other powers. But that's like the hyper optimal play, right?
There was Indignation and Wallop. Ow.
Ow.
I mean, we have like Water and Tranquility. We have another like Water in the deck, but we're still playing them, right?
It pays for itself immediately if we Tranquility, and we should.
We even have Nirvana out, so Foresight pays for itself.
Yeah. So different. It's so different. This is definitely a boss, which feels very different from low Ascension to high Ascension. Like, right now at Ascension 20, this Awakened One has 14 strength.
Mm-hmm.
That is horrifying.
Gonna be mean.
That is horrifying. I would keep the fasting, right? We've got the Panacea online.
Oh, we do. Sorry, we do. I mean, Panic Button's even fine there as well.
Playable. Or, well, it depends on if it's multi-attack. I would keep every block card every turn, too, basically. Because we've already got dexterity to a reasonable point. And isn't this funny? I like this fight because we're talking through it, and we're finding all these ways in which we would do, like, slightly different things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think both of them are probably winning paths. But there's a lot of room that people miss, I think, when they're playing this game to optimize on the micro level within a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really cool.
I think a large amount of that comes from experience, though. Like, those kinds of things really get laid in as tracks in your brain after playing for 1,000 hours plus.
Yeah. Sweet turn. Get the Sash Whip down. Oh, man. The smites. Kunai always. Oh, and we're going to Ink Bottle, too. Nice. The turn is good. Just Lucky is like real block now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a +4 on top of its already extant. I think it's like Water, Just Lucky. I think we're done.
Is that enough block? Oh, yeah, because like Water and that. Yeah. I would keep them both. Yeah. It's sweet. Because next turn is guaranteed the quadruple attack.
Ooh.
Play another smite.
Okay, so I don't know much about the Awakened One's patterns. Next turn's guaranteed the multi-hit. So what is the pattern we're looking at here in the lower Ascensions?
It's basically that it's never the quadruple on turn 1, and it can only use the single hit twice at most, never 3 times. So it can go 1 and then 1, or it can go 2 and then 1.
Right. So it's the standard law for all characters, which is you can't do the same move 3 turns in a row.
That's right. And some moves can't be used twice. So the ×4 cannot be used twice.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
20, I love that we just generate 21 at the end of the turn regardless. I'm just going to throw the
incredible
away as well.
And then I guess we get double Kunai proc next turn. So slick. Oh, it's coming together.
Can we wallop?
Maybe. That halt is actually good, by the way, even without Wrath.
You're right.
It's a 0 cost, like 11 block or something. It's like actually solid. Pretty wild.
Just short of being able to wallop for the ridiculousness.
Oh, we can get a lot of block out of it though, because the dexterity will tack on at the end. Does it not? Oh,
the dex on the wallop? No. No, it's still just your damage.
You're right, it's just HP. That's interesting. I don't know why in my head. In my head, I was thinking that it worked the same way as Spirit Shield. And the way that Spirit Shield works is you don't get dexterity for every card in hand. It does the math, and then it adds the dex at the end as a flat value. And I felt like Wallop was the same way, but it's not. I
started to use the shorthand of, does it say gain X block? If it does, it's affected. If it isn't, it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, because it says gain block equal to HP. Right. Buffs, no dex.
Should we throw out a smite early here and just...
Yeah.
Smite double just lucky. Oh, I really want the Sash Whip. I might actually even draw it and play it this time. But I want it in the next hand.
How aggressively you're pitching all the block cards.
It's just because I'm seeing the 21 and feeling that I'm constantly safe.
Right. It's true. The like water is it's a lot of value. It's a lot of value.
So lessons learned will not count the...
Unfortunately.
Dang.
It's the same as the ooze, the darklings. Under the hood in the game, it's called like half dead or half live or something. It's very strange.
Let's play out the defense, I think. Pass. Could panic button, but that's too early. I mean, but we are going to be killing next turn, so like we could be doing to invest in the calipers.
True. There's not a lot of harm.
Happy playing each of them now then.
The protect after the panic button. It worked because you had Panacea.
You gotta do it occasionally just to flex on the cards and show them that, hey, you're not the boss here. You're not the boss here.
I'm still in charge.
I want to save some HP with the Sash Whip as well.
I would do it. Yeah, I think that's sweet. That's so rad.
Okay. I hate that. Oh, I hate that we've got these. Like, I want this next hand, please.
Pitch them all then, right? Because we're at the bottom of the deck. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back. What are we gonna get the kill with? Did we already?
We've got to use the lessons learned, surely.
Wait, but we got ritual for one of the others, so we're gonna. Yeah, we've only got lesson on that. Okay, we're definitely gonna learn a lesson against this fool. There's no doubt.
You have
gotta.
And the lesson might be play for your powers or more, as the case may be. Who knows?
Right. Pro tip.
Smite will end my turn, so I just gotta play everything else first.
Having 11 dexterity is a way to block for large numbers. I've come to learn this through many, many hours of Spire.
It's a decent one.
You can see it now.
Getting 21 at the end of the turn as well. I mean, I constantly just look at my health bar and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, even if I have no block.
Yeah. Pressure points is like, I'm helping.
You aren't.
I'm helping.
Did we play it twice total, I think?
The card is good. This wasn't the run for it. All of our relics were screaming at us to do otherwise.
Oh, got him. I love that specifically the 21 is meaning that we don't lose anything on the calendar.
That's right. It's almost like having barricade. That's It's a barricade, but you have to draw 3 cards to assemble it. It's like Exodia barricade. It's really a pain, but we'll take it.
Oh
This
my
turn
god.
is sweet.
Okay.
Gonna get that indignation down and bring the pain.
Yeah, eruption,
Bring the thunder.
indignation, go for him.
You know, I'm glad that we didn't take the Violet Lotus, and I didn't think I'd say that because I like Violet Lotus a lot. Oh my god, we're about to just win.
No.
What happened?
What? There's lessons learned in the deck. We can't win now.
Yeah. I know. No, we certainly can't. But like, where did that damage?
See, that's
sign.
the doubling and doubling, right? We doubled a double on a pen nib and a Wrath, and then had the vulnerability, so that's another 50%, you know?
We do appear to have done a lot of damage. We have 200 block.
And we thought we were in trouble.
Every day we get closer to the end. Are we gonna try to keep Ink Bottle like fine? Are we gonna just try to kind of hang out?
I think it's probably worthwhile. I kind of want to throw like the defend then insight here to generate a new discard pile for these.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that might
or
be fine.
We can just win. Perfect.
And we want the pen nib. Yeah, we want the ink bottle on the start of the next fight.
I think that's more important than pen nib. I agree with you on that.
Great.
It's a good one. Well, it's a little awkward with the 6,000 smites, but
yeah, it's a weird one. But I have run the establishment multiple copies of battle. I think I might have had 3 at one point, and just every turn just throwing them out for damage.
Deck is hilarious.
Although in that one I had a spirit shield, which I felt really good about. I'd love to see one.
Panic, yeah. It's such a big upgrade. We can afford the Master Reality, like we'll be fine. 16 gold.
Just gonna take a lovely tour of all of the cards that we can't take.
I'm glad that it doesn't hurt my feelings like a lot. The Sling of Courage would be nice here, actually.
Possibly even get to save the Strength Potion.
Yeah, do we need to? What do you think?
I think we might need to save it. We do get ridiculous block. We scale our block ridiculously. No,
True.
we need to use it here.
I think we need to use it here. Yeah. I think we need to use it here.
I'm trying to convince myself the other way and immediately losing the ability to do so. Brain just like, nah, I'm not gonna formulate an argument for this.
But you know, it's like you got to think about stuff like that, because there could be runs to where it's like we're better served to save this and to take 40 damage because that's just enough damage or something. But I think this deck it does pretty reasonable damage, and then it can scale up even more through clever use of pen nib and indignation and everything. I think we'll benefit from it. We don't have to play it this turn. Notably, we can wait.
I think it might be miracle all of these.
I can dig it.
There's no draw from the bottle or anything to worry about. We already gone through that.
We're getting draw next turn from Centennial Puzzle. This fight is one of the biggest fights for Centennial Puzzle.
I think next turn we use the regen potion.
Oh, I like that. In case we get another potion. Okay. Yeah, and we get value from it right away. I like it.
Panacea, you're a turn too late, but I guess you're still usable.
Turn too late for 1 debuff. Fasting could still be on the way.
Let's throw those 2. Okay, so we have a weaken, but we don't have the ability to actually use pressure points. Remove your artifact smite. It's got to happen. Does it actually have to happen? is the question. So the weakness is what, 9 damage off of you?
Yeah, and it's another about 6 next turn. Good, or I guess 4 next turn. Yeah, it's real block. 2 cards to make it happen. 3 cards to make it happen.
Yeah, it's a lot of investment.
It's a lot of investment. But you know, it's good.
It had better be. Oh, there's the panic and fasting. That's a perfect next stand.
I would keep them all. That is a solid hand. Yeah, that is awesome. And if we're lucky, we find a Wrath Source to even more Volop.
Here's hoping. Keep the just lucky. We just threw. No, I mean it's good with the fasting at the absolute least.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Master
what
Reality
do we
doesn't
got
need to be
here?
played first or anything like that. So I think it's just fasting Panic Button, like play both out without a problem. Although we could, no, we can't. I just keep changing my mind. So like Smite, Just Lucky, Wallop, and then the Panic Button at the end for the just one extra after fasting.
It's a real line. Are we gonna have energy for Master Reality?
No.
No. Maybe we aren't walloping since we can't do health damage anyway. Maybe it's free smite, 1-cost smite, Just Lucky, or fasting, free smite, 1-cost fight, Just Lucky, Panic Button, and then Master Reality to help accelerate the fight.
Yep, I like it.
Turn around and blow up the shield, I guess. Oh yeah, and that's healing too.
2, 3, through...
Empty body could be energy next turn, I guess, too, which might be relevant.
Not only that, but it could be how we get out of the Wrath, because there's so much Wrath causing left in that deck still.
That's true. That's true. Look at that Panic Button go. Ooh.
I know.
So good.
I know. It did. It's impressed me.
It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a 0-cost card that blocks for 30 or 40. If you can pick that up in Act 1 as Ironclad, I think your chances of winning a heart run go up by like 20 or 30%. It's like, I think it's that good.
I want to go very aggressive right now because I see we have an Indignation. I see
Pen Nib.
We have Pen Nib coming up. We have Ritual Dagger in the deck. We have, you know, the other Wrath source in here.
We have Tranquility. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Hyper aggressive. Ooh, is it Eruption Indignation for the vulnerable on the Spear? But then we waste our Pen Nib. Probably not worth.
Yeah, I think that's just not worth. I wish I'd played one fewer attack last time.
What do you think, Cancel Button? Tell me how you feel.
It's not saying anything. It's just going to be here and take up space and not even say anything, not even contribute.
Not even contributing. Ugh. Don't we have... Oh, Lesson Learned's way behind us, right? We'll land the Ritual, and that'll be more than good enough.
Well, now I need to know how much energy. There we go. Okay, cool. We're fine.
Oh, well, there's one consideration, which is, are we going to try to get more heals from powers, or is that, like, very bold? Can we afford to heal a couple more turns here? You know what I mean?
We can, I think.
We've got the Regen Potion down, too. We're going to overblock here with, like, Protect or whatever. Hold Tranquility, probably. Do the Simmering Fury thing. Play Protect. I like it. I think the health is worth more than landing the Ritual Dagger, that's for sure.
Do we throw the Ritual Dagger right now? Lessons learned.
We could come back to it.
We could come back to it, but it increases by 5.
Sure, that's a good point. Yeah, sure. Maybe throw that out and just Protect and call that like a reasonable turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think not getting the Simmering Fury down makes me a little scared, but it might work out. Oh yeah, and just like that, we exactly get the Weed Knights.
Yeah, I didn't want the Simmering Fury back just because I want to be able to stand in here for the longer time.
Sure, agreed. Yeah, I dig that because we're just trying to play powers and get our regen procs, right? And block.
Yep. Just keep that block.
These health points, they could really matter. Is it time to Lesson Learned? Maybe.
I'm gonna keep it just in case.
Yeah.
How many powers do we even have left? 1, 2, 3, 3. So that's 6 HP we could heal up right now. We healed 2 at the start of the next fight anyway. It's more than I want to throw away.
Yeah, I agree.
All these cards in hand.
Although the smites, really... no, we're gonna get stopped by smites. Yeah, it's gonna get awkward. I guess they block occasionally, but that's. We'll try.
Just throw basically everything. I think at this point.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh god.
Okay,
pressure points just get me even closer.
The third eye helps. The third eye helps.
Yeah.
Dig for me. Good.
Just getting
we get one more power.
I'm just putting them on notice effectively here.
We can get 2 powers. And then we just have to smite. We don't have a choice. But that's good.
But also, the Pendant and the Ink Bottle are both very happy with
Perfect.
how that went.
Oh, the top of the hand, it's so good. It's so good.
It's finally
It's better
here.
than the Wish, I think. All right, Strength Pot for sure. I'm thinking Power Pot turn 1. It was still 1 establishment, right? Like, we've got a real shot here, Raps, which is good, because if we don't, I'm worried for our laddering.
Do we hold this hand?
And just play it?
Yeah, because my pitch is like, what if we draw something that we desperately want later? And
I'm more concerned about not getting to the key cards than I am about getting to them, I guess.
So throw these two.
I would do that. I would do that. Yeah. We'll still get all of our main stuff out, right? Like, are we trying to proc Centennial Puzzle on turn 1 or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm in. Then, yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Is it ever
Nirvana?
Is it ever triple battle him?
Ooh, just every single turn, just play the 3. Just
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah.
Because I worry about how we kill then, but like that's really good, not just for that, but also for the talk to the hand.
I guess the
I'm
problem
into it.
is, how do we get the establishment value? We have to hold them for an extra turn, which means we're choking our block by 1 every other turn. So
Are
maybe,
we? 'Cause-
maybe it's
So we get 3, right?
yeah. If we play them all out, they cost 1.
We play them all out, yeah, but it's...
Play 1 of them.
Oh,
and then-
right, yeah, no, because we have to have 3 in hand at the end of the turn and then 3 at the start of the next. Yeah, it is.
You know,
draw
we
choke.
could do that. We could do 3, and we could play 1 cost and 2 0 costs every turn, and then that works.
Okay.
I think we should do it, and that's a guaranteed kunai proc. It's a bunch of damage. I think it's good.
Oh my god.
And Panacea is here too. I think we're using that for this and not for fasting. I think we're blocking 2 debuffs, right?
What? What do we play?
Oh god, we need more energy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
Definitely master. I think. Because we do need the aggression, right?
Mm-hmm.
And definitely at least 1 establishment. Definitely at least 1 more battle hymn. Maybe we don't play both. Maybe it's master, establishment, battle hymn, and like 1 of the like waters.
I want a miracle and get out the other like water as well.
Oh yeah. That's smart. Okay, I like that line.
So yeah,
We
we
got a
just
battle hymn for free.
supplemented the previous battle hymn.
And we get to watch something which I really like, which is the bird-faced urn offsetting the beat of death here and allowing us to play all those powers. We actually healed on that turn.
It's working exceedingly
Very
well.
snazzy. Okay, not vulnerable makes me feel real good. So
I mean, like water tranquility is almost full block.
yeah, and we just throw down the 3rd eye and plan for next turn. Hold some smites. Get rid of that void. Heck yeah. Oh, panic button next turn too is perfect. This is so good. This is so good
Do we pitch the ritual dagger?
for a later kill.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we want to get to more powers too, and we have smites to activate Sash Whip. We're gold.
All right. And
We
then
have a smite and a defend, I guess.
uh,
We're drawing a card.
Yeah, we're about to draw a card is the thing.
What's it gonna be?
What-
I think it's our Sash Whip.
I think yeah,
The
it
smite-
literally just shows
smite
what's the
Sash
top of the
Whip?
deck. So it'll be smite and then sash whip and then just hold.
And that works.
Yeah, I'm fine
We're
with
full
it.
blocking. Yeah. That's actually an awesome turn. That's so good. And we've done respectable damage.
Despite
it's
it all being
and
us
the
set up
Simmering
turn.
Fury is so spicy too because they're not attacking next turn.
It's the perfect turn for it. Weave, smite.
Weave just lucky weave is one thing. That's for sure.
Oh, yep.
Nice. Tranquility bails us. I would keep it. I would keep it in because we have a guaranteed way to get out of the Simmering Fury, right?
Okay. I'm into it. And 3 more attacks in the smites.
Maybe are we holding any of them for the Simmering Fury like damage value, or are we just trying to clear the hand? I think maybe we're just clearing the hand. I think you're right. I think we do the triple smite.
So I think clear the hand, and then we're using the Simmering Fury might actually just be its energy next turn, its draw next turn, and it gets us to our setup cards. We're not dealing damage next turn, but
Oh my gosh. We're playing the whole hand here, aren't we? Triple smite, defend, Simmering Fury, and the panic button.
we play the panic button?
Just for the holdover block with calipers? I guess we have to hold 2 turns. Yeah, I would skip it. You're right. You're right. We're not going to need it next turn. We're already full blocking here, and it's not enough that it's going to do well. We're in frail. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was all excited about getting it out early before a turn where we don't need to block, right? Because we get a little holdover here, but I think you're correct.
I mean...
Oh, wow. Indignation is here, too.
Indignation at the start of this, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're also playing Foresight this turn, so we can play 2 cards before we play anything else and heal back up
True.
with that.
True.
So Indignation, throw out a Smite, then just Lucky is defense.
Yeah, love it. Skip that conclude, maybe. Yeah. Are we... Are we going to overblock on this turn with the Tranquility at the end to start stacking, or are we going to plan to empty body and then Tranquility next turn?
I think overblock this turn.
Okay. I like it.
So we're
That
leaning
lets
on
us play the Eruption
108.
too, I guess, for damage. Oh my god, it's 108. That's awesome. We haven't even gotten to our fasting yet.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why we held the
ridiculous.
Strength Potion, though, right?
Worked out exceedingly well. I'm going to take 1 more damage here.
It's all good. Burn too, but we did fine. We've basically not taken damage through the first 3 turns, and we've done half that health damage. That's so huge. Like that's the first major hurdle for any class is how do I survive the first 3 turns and start scaling? And
One
we
huge
did it.
downside that we just hit is the talk to the hand
Oh,
can no longer do
gosh.
anything.
Maybe pitch it. Yeah, then right? Yeah. That's too bad. Not getting to talk to the hand. That really is too bad. What do you think about the fasting?
Are we still playing the fasting? Our damage is scaling well enough that I'm actually not worried. And
I don't know.
like we are having difficulty emptying out enough cards from my hand. Taking like an extra energy loss every single turn feels harder to do.
Well, we can start delaying the smites to always be free, at least. But I don't know. My intuition is that I play it, but oh, and pressure points is here too if we actually wanted to strip, although maybe it's not relevant now. My intuition is that I would play it and try to win within 4 turns. Like live through these next 2 turns, live through the buff, and then get the kill before the next attack.
Okay.
And I think fasting helps us get there.
We have a very
because of how
defensive
it
hand
piles.
next hand.
Yeah.
I really want to see what we get from the ink bottle first.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and if it's like vigilance, we can empty body and get more energy this turn or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
So do we just throw a pressure points as part of the draw? Pressure points strike or pressure points protect?
I'm looking at strike smite, I think. And
Right.
then
Dex pickup.
and then dex pickup, yeah. And then we've got 2 energy left, so we can still, as an example, play whatever.
Nope.
Hmm.
Whiffed on that. Protect, defend. Just let the 21 come in.
Okay. I think 3 turns from now is pretty scary. Especially with the fasting not online. I think we can get there. But
I love that
Gonna
we
get
just got
scarier.
full block, like exactly natural full block that turn.
yeah, that was huge. Well, the deck scaling it really helps. That plus the triple like water is really putting in work here. Hey, fasting's back. Oh
Welcome
my
back,
god, wait,
Fasting.
this turn is great.
Yeah, it's insane. So
Fasting,
is it
eruption, vigil, and the halt. Oh, it's so good.
fasting?
Do we get the dex
Eruption.
proc first before the halt?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's awesome. You gonna try to land the Nirvana? Halt Vigilance Nirvana?
I
think
I don't think Nirvana is needed anymore.
It's
I
just
think,
the
like,
smite's free next turn anyway. Oh, I see what you're saying. Get the extra
66.
damage now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. There's no reason not to.
Okay, cool.
You're right.
66 that, and then vigilance, get out of it, and then overblock. Yeah. Perfect overblock. There's our indignation. I think literally we already have lethal if I
Yeah.
throw that.
Yeah.
Oh god, this was a brain bender.
It often is with Watcher. It often is.
You
I
have
love
to
it.
finish with a smite with the double damage here. You
Yes.
have to.
It's
But
It's
obviously
thematic.
establishment first.
G friggin' G. 70 health left on turn 6. turn 6.
Yeah, it's interesting because like this looks like it has so much setup, but you can get them kind of piecemeal and end up with a really, really, really powerful start much earlier than I thought. Like if you showed me this deck and said like, how does this play? I would look at it and go, it doesn't. You've got too much setup, my dude.
Yeah. But triple like water with the tranquilities. The tranquilities were clutch. Triple like water is just like 21 block every turn once you've got that online. The bird-faced urn was a big deal. I'd love to see how much it healed for in the last 3 fights. Like, I think it's a huge number. Oh, I genuinely would not be surprised if it gave us 40 life.
If anyone happened to track that, I'd love to know the stats on it. There's also another thing, which is at the start of the 3rd act, I was already feeling really bad about our block saturation. I mentioned it a couple times. Yeah. And we picked block. Definitely made up for that. Empty body, evaluate. Halt was earlier, obviously. Panic button ended up coming up, obviously.
Another third eye. Yep. And the tranquilities were kind of block saturation away too, with 3 like waters in the deck. Just guaranteed that we could get that like water value. So how'd you feel about the Just Luckies? Come on.
Good. Awesome. To be fair, I will say, like, I felt a lot better about the Just Luckies, not just off the back of the fasting, and not just back even off of the kunai, but off of the ink bottle, because more than maybe even 10 times there was a Just Lucky to search for the card that would be picked up with an ink bottle, if not just to pick it up. Yeah, yeah. And that's so huge, right? I think the reason why this card has grown on me so much is, for any other class, it's like, wow. You have to draw this whole card, and then it does nothing, right? But in this class, you've got ways to make that damage number much higher. You've got ways to make the block number much higher. You've got ways to take advantage of the scry. Like, this card ends up being much more dense than you'd think, and it only takes 1 kunai or 1 fasting or 1 weave or 1 nirvana to make it like a genuine addition to the deck. So I quite like this card. You can't take it on like floor 1, you know, or you can, but I'm not excited. But lots of times by floor 30, it's got something to ride on. Specifically, you were talking about the interaction between that and weave. I was very sad we didn't find another weave, because I wanted to use that as the kunai engine. Yeah, weave as the engine to just get more damage live and to proc various relics is so strong. Weave and Flurry of Blows are 2 cards that I really like in this class that I slept on for a long time, and now I almost never finish a run without having one of the 2 in the deck. Well, let's hope we have the other one in the next deck, because I would love to see a full stance, because this was doing some stance dancing, but not the full stance revolution, as I like to call it. Exactly, not the full stance revolution. Oh, GG, Rhapsody. Thanks for having me, as always. So fun. GG, right back at you, Teak. So, hey, it's the end of the video. Why don't you quickly tell us who you are, where you do your things, what you do, and possibly do it in a different order, because it's who you are and what you do and where you do it. Well, you know, I think I'm human. I've spent quite a few years thinking about what that means, and are you wanting me to get existential here? Is this a philosophical moment? Or we're watching like the divinity at the very end. Let's go for it. I know, the eyes have gotten me. No, seriously, I'm sneakyteak. I'm a full-time broadcaster over on twitch.tv/sneakyteak. I do have a YouTube channel that Rhapsody plugs below. It doesn't even have a fancy URL yet. I literally just created it. No content yet, but content coming in the next few months. I've just finished a bunch of really, really awesome Ascension 20 heart kills that I think belong there. So I have content that I just need to line up. But yeah, feel free to find me on Twitch. I stream at 7 p.m. Central almost every day of the week, other than Fridays and Sundays, which are earlier. And I play a lot of Slay the Spire and other strategy roguelites. Monster Train, which you're probably familiar with, which I've been really enjoying recently. Some RimWorld, which is a fun kind of diversion. So we like to have a good time. Hell yeah. That's all going to be linked in the description down below, as well as the past, present, and future of this series and season. For the moment, though, that's been the Ladder Streak with sneakyteak and Raps. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.